Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, my name is Kayla, and here we love to talk about all things luxury and high-end makeup and beauty. So today we are just doing like an everyday get ready with me, chatty get ready with me kind of video using some new products and some new to me products, just kind of chatting, catching up, and letting you see how I do my makeup for every day. So if that's something that you're interested in seeing, then just keep watching. Okay, so I just wanted to just kind of do like an everyday get ready with me with some products that are new, like new products, some products that are new to me products, and then some older products that I just really love and I do use every day. So first, these aren't new products, but they are new to me. It is these Violet FR Yeux paints. I have a matte one in the shade Petite and a twinkling one in the shade Scarabée. Scarab? I don't know. But these are both really pretty, and this is the first time I'm gonna be using them. So typically every day whenever I'm getting ready for work, I just pop a kind of neutral shade, such as this one on my lid, and then I'll take whether it be a liquid eyeshadow or a powder or anything and just pop it on my lid because it's quick, it's easy, and I can still kind of change things up a little bit if I want to, depending on what shade and what formula I put on my lid. So I'm just gonna take this and I'm just going to pop some on my lid and kind of blend it out all the way to my brow bone. I'm just using this BK Beauty number 201 brush. Well, that blended out really quickly, a lot quicker than I thought it was going to, but that's a really pretty shade. It's a little bit deeper than I thought it was gonna be, also a little bit warmer, but that's okay, we're gonna make it work. So let me pop it on this eye and then I'll be back. So I know it looks a little crazy right now, but I promise we're gonna fix it. So now I'm gonna take that twinkling shade in the shade Scarabée. Scarab, I don't know, I may be pronouncing it wrong, but we're just gonna add that to my lid. I'm gonna use this BK Beauty A501 brush from the Angie Hot and Flashy collection. Okay, so that's definitely less pigmented than I thought it was gonna be. It just kind of sheared out to like this really pretty twinkly goodness. It's still really pretty, but I wanna kind of build it up a little bit. That's pretty. So usually then what I do is I take, actually this brush specifically, this BK Beauty number 205, it's a little angled, and just to kind of blend it all together, I just run that into my crease, across my lid, just everywhere. Just like that. So as you can see, it also kind of took down that matte shade on my lid. It blended the two colors together. So that's typically what I do every day. Y'all, that twinkling shade is like really beautiful. I love that you can just kind of sheer it out, but you can also build it up. It's really good. So let me go add it to this eye. I'm also gonna add a little bit of liner just because I'm not really good at doing that on camera. And then I'm gonna come back and do my base. Okay, so I added a little bit of liner. On an everyday basis, I do not add a little wing, but it's the weekend, so I want it to be a little extra. I added the Victoria Beckham eyeliner in the shade Olive, just to kind of bring out that green. So now for base, please excuse how disgusting my palette is, but I'm gonna go in with my Salt New York Sneaky Balm. I clearly am obsessed. This is my second pan of this stuff. And I'm gonna be using the new Westman Atelier powder today. And this is, if not my favorite foundation, one of my favorites. So I wanted to see kind of how it plays with that. And I'm gonna use my Sonia G Jumbo Base Brush as always. So while I'm applying this, let me know in the comment section, how is everyone doing? The world is a little crazy right now, but I truly want to know how everyone's doing. What have you been up to? What have you, if you're a TV person, what have you been watching on TV? I'm a big TV person, so I watch a lot of TV. what movies have you watched lately that are really good? I went and saw the new Top Gun movie, and of course it was amazing. Like, I knew it would be good, but I didn't know that it was gonna be that good. It was so good. On TV, I just finished watching The Staircase, the one where it was with Colin Firth and Toni Collette. I watched the documentary as well and enjoyed it. Absolutely, like Colin Firth is one of my absolute favorites, as well as Toni Collette, so I was super excited when I heard they were going to be playing them. So that was really good. I also am watching the second season of The Flight Attendant. Does anybody else watch that? It's so good. So let me know. Let me know, are there other shows I need to watch? I mean, I watch a ton of them, so I've watched a lot, but let me know, what shows have you been loving? What movies have you been loving? Ugh, this foundation is just so good, y'all. So let me go ahead and cover up my blemishes. I'm gonna use this NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. That's what I always use. And then I am going to conceal under my eyes with this Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Concealer. I'm almost out. I ordered another one because it never gets old. I love it so much. So let me do that, and I'll be back to apply this bronzer, the new Chantecaille Anti-Aging Face Tint. Okay, so I added concealer. Now I'm gonna go in with this Sonia G Mini Base Brush, and I'm going to bronze with the Chantecaille Anti-Aging Face Tint. I haven't been reaching for anything else to bronze my face. This stuff's amazing. I did a full review of it, which I will link down below, but I'm actually gonna try to get myself bronzing my whole face this time because I accidentally deleted the clip in that video, so we're gonna get the whole thing this time. Like I said, in the comment section down below, let me know what is going on with all of y'all. I'm currently going through a very major life change, I guess, life event, which I will talk about in time. Now is just not that time. So I apologize for the inconsistency in my content, both here and over on Instagram, but things are a little crazy right now. Like I said, it's just not the time yet for me to talk about it, but I will eventually. So if I'm, a little low energy in some of my videos, or like I said, the inconsistency in my content, I really do apologize. But let me know in the comment section down below what's going on in your lives. Like I've said before in some of my previous videos, I am a social worker, so I love talking to people and getting to know people. So just like, let me know, I don't know, let's talk in the comment section. Like, let me know how you're doing, what's going on in your life, where you're from, those types of things. I just really love people and talking to people. So let me know, like I said, and let me know what you've been watching on TV. Let me know what makeup products you've been loving. I know that this looks crazy right now, this bronzer, but we are going to take this beauty blender. It's not clean or anything like that. I use it to add some extra foundation on my nose, and we're just gonna go like on my forehead to kind of work away some of those harsh lines. We're gonna go around the edges of this bronzer, well, face tint, sorry, but I have been using it as a bronzer to make it look a little less crazy. Love it, love it, love it, love it. It's such a good bronzer for my fair skin. I'm obsessed. Okay, so I haven't used this yet, but I got the new Westman Atelier Vital Pressed Skincare Powder in the shade Translucent. I have heard people rave about this. So this is like a true first impression. So to set my face, I usually use this Sonia G detail brush from her Lotus collection. And I'm just gonna pick some up and we're just gonna start using it to set in the areas where I normally set. So I usually like to start wherever I covered up a blemish. So like right here. And then kind of under where I put my bronzer. Oh wow, this powder already is kind of blowing my mind. So like here, and then I'll pick some more up and I put a little bit on my chin. And then I always put concealer right here. So I set right here, a little bit on my nose, very, very lightly. And then sometimes, depending on the foundation, a little bit on my forehead. Oh my God, look at that, how that powder just like blurred the lines out of my forehead. What? The true test is gonna be to see how it sets under my eyes. So to set under my eyes, I always just use a beauty blender. I pick a little bit up, and then we're gonna set under my eyes. Oh my goodness. Okay, that is really, really beautiful. Okay, so this is the eye that I set, and this is the eye that I didn't. It definitely took down some of the dewiness, but it almost like blurred under this eye. Do you see that? Do we see this? With the powder under my eye, without. It brightened, it set, it blurred, it's magic. Okay, this isn't a video about that powder, but holy shit, that's amazing. Okay, so let's move on to blush. So I also recently picked up this Kjaer Weis cream blush in the shade Reverence. I just got the like cardboardy packaging. I picked it up whenever I picked up their new skin tint, which I did a review of that on Tuesday. So if you haven't checked that out yet, be sure to check it out. But I'm just going to go in with this BK Beauty A507 from the Angie Hot and Flashy collection. This is the perfect brush specifically for applying cream blush, okay? The shape is perfect and it makes it so easy. So I just take it and see how it's just like the perfect shape, and it almost kind of like airbrushes out the edges of the blush. It blends it into the bronzer. And I love this shade. This is the first time that I've used, I'm picking up a little bit more. This is the first time I've used a Kjaer Weis blush, and this shade. I've been looking for a cool toned pink blush, and I thought that this might be it, but it still picks up a little warm on my skin. Most products pick up warm on my skin, okay? So if you are a person that has that same issue, let me know if you have just a true cool toned pink blush favorite, because I have yet to find one. This is probably the closest, but as you can see, it's still pretty warm. And I mean, like, look at it in the pan. It's cool toned. So added that. I'm just gonna take, I haven't cleaned off that brush that I used for the foundation, so I'm just gonna take it and just kind of pat it just to blend everything in. I think that's a really important step in my opinion. Maybe I go a little too heavy-handed with stuff sometimes, but I always think that this is a really important step to just kind of blend everything in. Sorry, I think y'all could just see the top of my mirror the whole time I was talking. So next what I tend to do is I still haven't cleaned off that brush that I used to kind of blend those eyeshadows together. So next what I do is I just take it and just kind of do like I did earlier, like this, just to blend everything out so that there's no like harsh lines or anything like that, and everything just looks really seamless and blended. So for brows, I have been loving this Dior Show On-Set Brow. I have it in the shade 01. I heard Michelle Long talk about it, and she was saying that she almost likes it more than the Tom Ford Fiber Brow Gel because they reformulated that one, and I think that I have to agree with her. So this is all I use for my brows, y'all. I just pop some in and call it a day. You know, I'm all over the place, but another TV show I just finished, and I can't believe this wasn't the first one that popped into my mind, but Stranger Things. Oh my God. Does anybody else watch it? Please let me know, because oh my gosh. Okay, so it's terrifying. You know, like the past seasons, if you've watched it, it's just, you know, like kind of creepy, but then they kind of balance it out with like some funny stuff. Well, this season is just like full-on horror, and I was not prepared, okay? Like, let me know if you were prepared for that, if you watched it, because I wasn't. And it was like a full-on like horror movie. It was amazing, but I wasn't prepared. But it's so good. So let me know if you watch it. Like, I'm debating, I might watch it again, just because it was that freaking good. Now, my favorite show of all time, hands down, is Outlander. Does anybody else watch Outlander? Oh gosh, it's just the best show. It has action, it has romance, and yeah, I'll pop a picture right here. I actually met Sam Heughan that plays Jamie Fraser and John Bell that plays young Ian right before COVID. So that was amazing. If you watch the show, you know, but I didn't really want to let go. But anyways, I digress. So next I am going to add some of that eyeshadow underneath my eye, just the same way that I did it on top. So I'll add that matte shade first, and then I'm just gonna pop a little bit of that shimmer shade on, and then we'll come back and do mascara. Okay, so I lied. I'm not gonna do my mascara on camera just because it's so difficult for me. But I actually won a giveaway from this brand, Gen C Beauty. I have been wanting to try their products, but I won their 3 liquid metallic eyeshadows, this mascara, as well as one of their lipsticks, which I will also apply. But I did a reel over on Instagram the other day using these products. So if you're not following me over there, it's at beautybykaylak. But this is called their Spectator Sport Mascara. Okay, so you see before, right? I have no lashes, they're blonde. So I'm gonna apply this and I'm gonna come back so that you can see how awesome this mascara is. So this is the mascara. Look at my lashes, y'all. Like, it's really beautiful. That's 2 coats. Let me show you the brush real quick because I'm just thoroughly impressed. It's kind of like an hourglass shape, but it's like a teeny tiny hourglass shape. And I typically don't like those types of brushes, but like, this is amazing. Look at my lashes. I just can't even get over it. So for every day, what I typically do is I do apply a lip liner like first thing in the morning, and then I'll put either a gloss or a lipstick on over it. And then like throughout the day, I'll just retouch up. Well, I say throughout the day, usually like after I eat lunch, but I'll just retouch with the lipstick. So I do want to use this Gen C lipstick in the shade Margaret. It is matte, and I wore this alone in that Instagram reel that I did. But since this eye look is kind of warm, I wanted to warm it up a little bit. So I'm going to use my BK Beauty Everlast lip liner in the shade Warm Spice. This is one of my favorites, y'all. These BK Beauty lip liners, like I'm almost out of this one and the Sweet Pea one. I was very kindly gifted these, but when I tell y'all they are amazing, oh God, they're so good. Okay, so lip liner's on. Now I'm gonna go over the top with this Gen C lipstick. Let me go ahead and swatch it for y'all. It's just this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful brownie, rosy perfection, and I'm obsessed. It is matte, but it's a very, very, very comfortable matte and not drying at all. So here is the finished look, just every day. Obviously, it doesn't take me this long to do all of this whenever I'm getting ready for work. But we were talking, so that makes a big difference. So let me know in the comment section down below if you use any of these products. Also, like I said earlier, let me know how you're doing. Let me know where you're from. Let me know what TV shows and movies you've been loving. And of course, what makeup you've been loving. And if you like this video, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you like my content, please hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you as part of our little fam here on YouTube. And as always, if you're not following me over on Instagram, it's at beautybykaylak. I'd love to see you over there too. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.